The Cardinals, fresh off a series win against the Cubs, turn to Miles Mikolas to get things started against Colorado tonight.
Yeah, Miles Mikolas looking to turn the page after last time out against the Dodgers. Only lasted 3 innings.
Tyler Freeman, a little tougher stretch over the last couple of weeks. The batting average has dipped below 300.
The pitch, curveball struck him out looking.
There's some mix and match stuff for Mikolas. Good start.
So Chase Dollander, gifted with a great arm, will be making his 16th start of the year, and it's a great chance for him, Huey, to reset things.
Yeah, it's kind of like rebooting the computer. When something's not going right, you go back down, you get it locked in. I know he went down to Arizona, got to the pitching lab to see if he could find something there.
Here's Ivan Herrera, swing, and he loops that one to right center, a base hit. He hit that one off the end of the bat, and he timed the curveball well. Wilson Contreras to the plate.
Oh, lovely pitch. That had some sink on it, and he gets a strikeout of Wilson Contreras.
One pitch, flip to the pitcher covering, and 1 out takes care of Jordan Beck. 4 up, 4 down for Mikolas. So we'll get our first look at warming Bernabel. And that one sharply hit to third, right at Gorman. Strong and accurate throw. That's good to see. 6 up, 6 down for Miles Mikolas.
That was a good plate appearance for
Very
Gorman.
good.
His 30th walk.
And now Thomas Saggese is coming up.
This is tapped out in front of the mound. Dollander with time.
Pajes at 233 with runners in scoring position.
He goes fastball again. He
do
he just blew Paez away. Second strikeout for Chase. Off to a nice start in his return to the big leagues.
Now Karros, the Rockies' third baseman, leads off.
Another pitch, swing and a miss, and down on strikes he goes. And that's the second strikeout for Miles Mikolas this evening.
As Doyle comes up.
Little chopper toward third. Gorman. Off target throw. Contreras. And the runner safe. Another throwing error. Gorman's got to clean that up. He's made 3 or 4 of those in the last week or so.
Back to top of the order. Tyler Freeman.
Ground ball to shortstop. And Mason Wynn's throw is on the money. Mikolas works around the throwing error.
He's walked the leadoff man who can really run. Scott now back to top of the order.
There he goes. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball all the way to the screen. And Victor in with a belly flop, has his 30th stolen base. And that hurts. That fouled off the foot.
Yeah, that was squared off what looked to be like the back knee. Oh, yeah, right off the side of the knee, Chip.
Lars is going to stay in there.
Squib toward third. Won't advance the runner. Nootbaar down the line, and he's out quickly. And after the long throw, Victor Scott wisely moves up.
Good heads-up play by Victor Scott as Lars Nootbaar moved him over to third. So a fly ball could give the Cardinals a lead.
3-2 on Herrera. Swung on and missed.
There's a slow breaker.
Well, that's a lot of confidence in that pitch right there to throw it 3-2.
It's going to be up to Alec Burleson.
Line into right field. That's down for a base hit. Burleson ambushes the first pitch. He brings home Victor Scott, and the Cardinals cash in a leadoff walk. It's 1-0.
They want the high rail fastball inside out, swing at 100, and Bernabel does a nice job getting to that baseball and finding Dollander. Ezequiel Tovar will lead it off against Miles Mikolas.
Swing and a miss. High breaking ball. So 2 strikeouts on curveballs for Mikolas. That one up in the zone, and you can see Tovar's eyes light up.
So Jordan Beck, he becomes the second Rockies base runner.
And that brings in Mickey Moniak.
Off the end of the bat to second. Saggese's throw to first in plenty of time. Mikolas has not allowed a hit through 4 scoreless innings.
Mason Wynn, the shortstop.
Pitch is on the way, and Mason grounds one. This is going to get up the middle for a base hit.
Good base running there.
Good
Wynn.
heads-up play by Mason Wynn. Nolan Gorman advances the runner, so the Cardinals now have another runner in scoring position. And that brings up Thomas Saggese.
And served into center field. That's down for a hit. Amador saved a run there by playing peekaboo with Mason Wynn at second base. Mason was breaking back toward the bag just in case this was caught on a line.
Pedro had a big night last night. This evening he was a strikeout victim his first time up. Runner going at first, the pitch just swung on and missed by Pajes, the catcher. Goodman couldn't hold on to it, so it's a clean steal, a stolen base for Thomas Saggese.
Swung on and missed. That's huge. Dollander gets Paz again for the second out.
So that brings up Victor Scott.
In the air to center field. Doyle will make the catch and put down the inning. So good pitching by Dollander.
And 2 up, 2 down.
Has yet to allow a hit.
That'll bring up Brenton Doyle.
Ground ball to the shortstop. There's the out as Mason Wynn throws out Doyle. Halfway through the game, 1-0. The Cardinals lead the Rockies.
3-2. Curveball. See you later. Boy, did he lock up Ivan Herrera there for the second out in the 5th.
2 on with 2 outs. Mason Wynn is coming up.
And a ground ball to third. And the short way from Karros, and he just did get Wilson Contreras to end the inning. So 5 very solid innings from that man, Chase Dollander.
Jordan Walker just checked into the game for Nootbaar, and wouldn't you know it, Amador hits the first pitch right to him.
Rockies without a hit, 1 out in the 6th inning.
Now leadoff man Tyler Freeman.
2-2. This is line to right. There you go. And Walker makes a good play to hold Freeman to a single. So that's the Rockies' first hit. It comes with 1 out in the 6th inning. And some of the folks in this great baseball town standing and applauding Miles Michaelis.
So 2 outs. Hunter Goodman is the hitter.
Popped him up. Sajacy is on his way out. He says he's got it. He does. Goodman breaks his bat in disgust. Rockies have been 1 hit. Michaelis threw 6.
A 2-hit game for Sajacy. Sajacy is on first for Pedro Pajes.
In the air to right. Freeman comes charging in. He's still coming. Can't get there. Ball gets behind him. The Cardinals are going to have him at second and third. As we told you, they play so deeply. That time it cost them dearly. Pajes with a bloop double.
Here's Victor Scott the second.
And the bunt's on again. This is a good one. And the scoop to the plate. Out at the plate. Warming Bernabel. I thought he would go leather only.
I thought he might too.
He transferred to the bare hand, and he made a perfect little toss to Hunter Goodman to get Sajacy.
What a play by Warming Bernabel. Charging, seeing the bunt, scooped that ball up, flipped it underhand to home, and they get the force for the second out.
And it's up to Jordan Walker, who comes to bat for the first time tonight after replacing Lars Nootbaar.
Ground ball to short. Tovar in time to first to get Walker. That's good pitching by Nick Anderson.
Jordan Beck leads off against the starter, Miles Michaelis. Looking to bunt, puts a bunt up that third base line. Charging Gorman, bare hands, throws to first and through wild. Down that right field line, Jordan Beck will head to second. He will get there.
Gorman, and that's his second error. And everybody watching in Cardinal Nation is saying, where and when will Nolan Arenado get back?
Well, they have a man in scoring position for the first time all night.
Here's Mickey Moniak.
This is a base hit to center field. Beck rounds third. He'll get a stop sign from Andy Gonzalez. So now the Rockies, his 3rd time through. That's their 3rd hit and 5 at bats. Maybe starting to figure out Michaelis.
Here's Warming Bernabel with nobody out, runners at the corners. And the pitch to him, and he hits that hard. The second baseman grabs that, only plays it first. He'll go that direction, and the Rockies get the run.
So the Rockies cash in a mistake. They tie the game at 1. Now they've got the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And that brings in Brenton Doyle.
Line to center field, and the Rockies are going to take the lead. Mickey Moniak comes home on a Brenton Doyle clutch 2-out single. 2-1 Colorado.
Doyle rules.
So Miles Michaelis, how about that? That baseball, he has a no-hitter going in the 6th inning, and now he's staring at a loss.
Yeah, he's got the hook in him.
And a 1-2-3 7th for Jimmy Herget. On to the 8th. Rockies lead 2-1 here in St. Louis.
Leahy continues his mesmerizing work in relief.
2 strikeouts for Leahy. The Cardinals need to get the line moving. He takes ball 4 outside, and the tying run is on for Thomas Sajacy.
This one, a little pop behind second. That's going to drop. 3-hit game for Sajacy.
Coming up to bat for Pedro Pajes, Brendan Donovan. The Cardinal all-star outfielder, has been out the last few games, and here he is as a pinch hitter.
Pinch runner now. Also, Garrett Hampson is now going to pinch run for Nolan Gorman. Good speed on the bases here. You get something in the gap, and all of a sudden you have a lead.
Line to right. Donnie comes through. 1 run scores. Here comes Sajacy. throw. Late. Donovan to third. He's got a pinch hit triple, and the Cardinals have the lead. Oh, baby, what a big hit.
Brendan Donovan does it again. Started out 0-2, got a slider from Mejia, and drove this bad boy to give the Cardinals the lead.
Joel Pozo is going to bat for Victor Scott II.
Breaking ball. Caught at third, step on the bag, double play. What a great glove from Kyle Karros.
On the mound, Kyle Leahy. He comes out to start his second full inning.
In the air center, Hampson's got it with a slide. There's your first out.
It'll leave it up to Warming Bernabel to keep this game alive.
This ball is going to drop, a base hit for Bernabel. So tying run aboard with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Kyle Karros.
Popped him up. Will it stay in play? Pozo's got room. He's there. Cardinals win it 3-2. What a fun night at Busch Stadium.
That was huge.